Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. Hello, I'm Kelly Mantle. And this is the Kelly Mantle Show. Won't you come inside the Kelly Mantle Studio? Do you know I never know where I am, but I always end up where I'm supposed to be? Isn't that eclectic? The other day, my good Judy, Joan Jett, took me to a fashion outlet, and we made bets over cigarettes and sweet tea. And after our shopping spree, Joan made a reservation for 3 at a rustic pizza joint that had broomsticks on red bricks and complimentary bowls of hickory sticks. As we were taken to our table of 3, Joan looked over at me and she said, "Kelly, you have a very peculiar voice." And I said, "Yes, that's because I took voice lessons from Bjork at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts and Sciences at the Library of Congress." And Joan shrugged her shoulders and stood up, and she said, "I'm going to go put another dime in the jukebox, baby." And as I looked over at the 3rd reservation at the table for 3, I saw an empty chair staring back at me, and I reluctantly and delicately leaned in, and I said, "Excuse me, but can you see me?" And the empty chair looked at me and said, "Yes, I can see you loud and clear, but I can't hear." And I said, "Well, how did you know to respond?" And the chair said, "Because of your vibrations, your sweet vibrations." And at that point, Joan came back over to the table and she tossed her leather jacket into the empty chair. And it dawned on me that she had made that reservation for 3 for that leather jacket. And I looked up at her and I said, "Joan, you sure do love that leather jacket, don't you?" And she looked at me and said, "Kelly, I love rock and roll." Welcome to the Kelly Mantle Show. Won't you come inside the Kelly Mantle Studio? Our guest today is an award-winning astronomer from NASA, and she is here to save the U.S. of gay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's our modern-day Tammie Faye, Ms. Tammie Brown.
Tammie, you smell so good.
Yes, you're giving us queen studs today.
Ooh.
Queen studs.
Ooh.
I love it.
Your favorite color on me? What is that?
Red.
Thank you. And the reviews from this show of yours is something else.
Let's talk about the reviews from this show of mine, Miss Tammie Brown.
You have a question?
I do.
I knew it.
Do you have a confession to make?
Confessions on the Dance Floor. That was that Madonna album?
Wonderful album. And I hear she's coming out with a part 2, working with Stewart again.
Good for her.
So excited.
I prefer that Uber's Eats with Cher commercial.
I love the Uber Eats Share commercial. She really did turn back time, didn't she?
My heart flutters.
And here you are avoiding the question once again like a rat running from a tomcat in heat.
Oh, baby, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Who was the dead body?
Oh, that damn dead body again. I saw one bobbing along. In fact, I talk about it in the new show that I'm in, Drag House Rules.
I don't know if you are aware or not, but there is speculation on TMZ that you might have had something to do with this dead body since you keep wanting to avoid answering the question.
Well, like I said, my cousins found a dead body.
Is this your cousin that got his beard stuck in a tractor?
Oh, God, don't talk about that. That lawnmower cut his face up.
And weren't you the one driving the tractor?
You could see the jaw. His jaw was all his lips are ripped off, and you could just see his jaw. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Oh!
You were harvesting lips and body parts.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can clone me.
Tammie.
You can clone me, and I'll eat the babies.
You'll eat the babies?
And for you vegans out there, we'll just make you a nice cake. One of those cakes of, red velvet. And we'll put a little cherry cream filling in it. So when you eat the babies, it looks like it's bleeding.
What will it taste like?
Red velvet.
Babies
vegan.
taste like red velvet.
Better believe it. Ask the politicians, especially the Democrats. You know how they are, eating babies.
Oh my God, now you sound like one of those QAnons.
Oh, please, you can go to the end of the earth. You go all the way up, then fall down, and all the rich people are there.
Is Tammie Brown a QAnon?
QAnon.
Mm-hmm.
I said, beat that Nazi's ass.
Oh, there you have it.
Pound, pound, baby. Dead bodies.
Dead bodies.
Jumped off the freeway onto someone's car, one of those overpasses. They jumped off the overpass under the freeway, landed on someone's car. The person that was driving the car died. The passenger was...
And you just happened to be there.
Fuck yeah. Excuse my language, but emphasize fuck yeah.
How many deaths have you been around?
Well, everybody's dying.
At least that's what she told Liberty Mutual.
Oh, God.
So last time you were here in the Kelly Mantle Studio, I don't know if you remember or not.
I do. I love being here. It's always fun.
You had a complete meltdown and breakdown in the dressing room.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it. I love awkward, uncomfortable conversations. Let's get into it. You were throwing chairs.
No, I didn't do
mirrors.
that.
Yes, you
I heard
did.
one of our drag race sisters
threw a chair at me.
Threw a chair across the room and hit somebody.
Who?
One of our drag race sisters.
Wait, she threw a chair at who?
She got a collapsible chair and threw it across the room.
To who?
Like, those collapsible chairs they have like on the Titanic? Those wood ones?
Who are you
This was a
talking
wood
about
one.
and who did she
And
throw it to?
she threw it across that Spiegel tent.
Who?
Spiegel tent. Have you ever
Spiegel?
performed in one of those?
No.
But it was an awkward situation that afternoon. I remember I talked to you on the way home, and we cried on the phone together.
You cried.
I
don't
did cry.
cry.
I cry sometimes.
She cries bell-bottom tears.
Bell-bottom tears.
I love that.
Squirt, squirt.
That was hilarious. You are full of emotion.
I am full of emotions.
And
Reckless
I love it.
and abandonment.
You are reckless and abandonment, honey. You are all the above.
And then that day, there was no aircon in here. It reminded me of being on RuPaul's Drag Race the first season.
We didn't have aircon?
Not in that room. I was so hot.
Well, that's why I have this little fan.
See?
Isn't she convenient?
Isn't she convenient?
Her name is Floozy.
Floozy. As long as your hair doesn't get tangled up in it, I think you'll be cool, won't you? Is that a helicopter? God darn it. Mayate is what they call a beetle in Spanish.
Oh, what?
Mayate, a beetle. Uh-huh. Yeah, I like rhinoceros
You're
beetles.
so stupid. What are you doing?
Well, I am living...
Where have you been?
Where have I been? I've been on the road. I've been
Tammie
all around.
Brown is coming to your town. Book her.
With you.
With me.
Uh-huh.
We're going to hit the road, baby.
We're going to speak English and some Spanish.
On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again.
18 wheels and a dozen roses.
Oh, you know what you should cover is Rhinestone Cowboy. Doon, doon. You know that song?
Yeah.
Who sings it?
That isn't it Glenn Campbell?
Yeah.
Glenn Campbell. Rest his soul as well. He's
And
dead.
Glenn was with Tanya Tucker.
Tanya Tucker.
Yes.
Do you like Tanya Tucker?
We love Tanya Tucker.
Delta
honey.
Dawn or something like that?
Delta, and I do a cover of Delta Dawn to Tammie Brown. Loves to plant trees around town.
That's true.
Yes.
And I wish that
I
branch...
saw Tanya Tucker at the Troubadour, honey.
I wish that branch would have gotten Governor Abbott and croaked him. Because, that's why he doesn't have... It did get him in the crotch. All he has is a wheelchair.
Happened?
He had to adopt a child, and I think adopting is great. But hey, Governor Abbott...
He got crushed by a cherry tree?
A tree branch fell on him, and that's how he got paralyzed. They're called widow makers when a tree branch falls down. Widow makers.
No.
Mm-hmm. But I
Are you
wish it would have
serious?
clobbered him.
Well,
And
it
Lady
hit
Bunny.
all the wrong spots. Would you rather turn water into sand or sand into water?
I'm thinking about that afternoon when I threw the chair across the room, and it hit the doorknob.
Girl,
and the
the
doorknob
chair
came
did
off,
not
and we
hit the doorknob.
couldn't exit the room.
Oh, it did hit the doorknob.
Hello.
And then the doorknob fell off the door.
We
And
couldn't
you
get out of the
picked it
room.
up and you came running at me with the doorknob like it was a knife.
And I said, "You want to know about dead bodies?
Yes.
Let me pretend I'm your dentist
Y'all,
right now."
She had a complete 5150 breakdown.
And I said, "It was 5757."
And she tried to drill my teeth out of my head.
Bite this drill, bitch. Right?
And then she went
Drill
and sat in
bitch.
a corner and started going, nom yo horekegyo, nom yo horekegyo.
Yeah, I couldn't even chant the proper way.
No. Oh, is that not proper?
No, it wasn't.
Do it again.
What?
Is it?
Nam yo ho renge kyo, nam yo ho renge kyo, nam yo ho renge kyo. Ding, 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 ding.
Nam yo ho renge kyo.
Look at that, we're shakabukuin. Go to the SGI.com.
I love your song and video for Shakabuku You.
Thank you, John Mark, and I made that.
And you actually released that song years ago, right? This is like a re-release of it?
This is a remix.
A remix.
Walking down the street with the sandals on my feet. Ow, ow, ow.
Tell me about your songwriting process. What is Tammie Brown's songwriting process like? I know you keep a journal. Is that where you put all your lyrics?
I put lyrics in there.
Yeah. All handwritten.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever go into your notes or voice
Yeah, I
memos?
do that as well.
You do that as well.
I have a lot of those.
But I love the journal. It's all handwritten. And then you just write a song and you get together with the producer and they come up with the music around your lyrics.
There's also collaboration with lyrics, though.
Totally.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah. Well,
I've done
yeah,
that
of
with John
course.
Mark.
I
We did
love
Daddy
that.
Issues. Michael and I have done that. I do that with Markaholic.
Yeah.
Rod Barroso.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Well, we used to do it when you'd come over to my house and I'd play the guitar to some of your lyrics.
We did that for over a year, right?
Yeah, we did. The Rolls Royces. Maybe.
The Rolls Royces.
Yeah, we were #1 on Billboard charts.
Oh my God. We already know about Viacom.
And scene. Would you rather have teeth for hair or hair for teeth?
Oh my God. I think I'd rather have teeth for hair.
Really?
Wouldn't that be wild?
Oh, that'd be wonderful. You could totally pull that off.
Watch out, Demi Moore.
Yes,
The
just
substance.
like with little teeth coming down.
Oh, is that how
Like
you would do
little-
it?
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't have it like that. I'd have them kind of coming out.
Oh,
Okay, I have a question for you.
okay.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite color today?
My favorite color today is the color purple.
Oh, that's beautiful. Did you like that film?
I loved that film. I thought that film was extraordinary. It really was. I mean, it was so beautifully made. It's just, everything about it is.
Do you miss Oprah?
Do I miss her?
Uh-huh.
Well, no, you don't have to miss her. You just follow her on her socials. She's still very active.
She's fun. She said that she used to like to use the handicap stalls because there was more space in them. Nowadays, she'd be canceled.
Well, you know, she's Oprah. I just assume Oprah always has her own personal bathroom wherever she goes. It's like, take me to my personal bathroom, and there's just going to be a bathroom made for Oprah, you know, like the Super Bowl or something. And it'll be like, Oprah.
And then there was that
This is
trailer she
Oprah's
stayed in. And Dr. Phil, of course, I can't stand him, though. That bald-headed
God.
fuckhead, asshole, pencil dick
That
shit licker.
interview, okay, he had the interview with Shelley Duvall, and he had the interview with Sinead O'Connor.
Uh-huh.
First of all, to get the opportunity to sit down and talk to either one of those geniuses and those women that were so far before their time. The Sinead documentary, if you haven't seen it, you have to watch it. It's incredible. And Dr. Phil turns those interviews into that horribleness. Oh, it made me so angry.
Now,
Yes.
Drag House Rules, are we going to talk about
Let's
that?
talk about Drag House Rules on Out TV. So here you are showing up the morning after, like a big Hollywood superstar that you are.
Jet setting.
Jet-setting superstar. that
Powered
you are.
by gasoline.
Powered by gasoline.
Flip the plane over, I'm ready to go.
Vaseline, baby.
Ooh,
Vaseline.
coconut oil's better.
So, Drag House Rules is now out on Out TV. Created, directed, written, produced, everything by our dear John Mark and everyone over at PEG and Out TV. I was a writer on it along with Corey Nixon and Ryan Barton. Tammie Brown is one of the stars with Laganja.
Love
Silky
Laganja.
Nutmeg Ganache.
So much fun.
Manila. Who else is in it? Bitch Puddin'. Juju Bean.
Juju, I love her.
I mean, the list goes on and on. Tell me about last night, first of all. How was the premiere party?
It was fun.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Did you
It was
love
really
seeing it
nice.
did you love seeing yourself on the big screen?
It's always fun
Yes.
to see myself up there,
I love that.
realizing here I am in Hollywood, California. Here I am, folks. Is this going to be a hit? I hope so.
What they do is they have put all of these drag queens into this big fancy house up in the hills.
A mansion.
A mansion.
You should see the kitchen. Oh, God, it gave me some inspirations.
Yes. And I would sneak into Tammie's bedroom upstairs
Oh, she did.
because I just wrote on the show. So I would only show up and like be on set on the days they were shooting my stuff, but they were living in the house as they were shooting. And then I would sneak these little, I would move all of her stuff in her bedroom around and then leave little things on the pillow. And she didn't know it was me.
I knew it was her.
No,
I knew.
she
What a
didn't.
rascal. What a rascal.
She did not know it was me because she told me, I think there's a ghost in my room because things keep getting moved around.
You're right.
I pulled your leg.
You pulled my leg right off. In fact, there's a leg scene in Drag House Rules.
A leg scene?
A leg scene.
Tell me about the leg scene.
It's not a prosthetic leg, though.
What is
Mind you me. And you remember hashtag Gay Gibson, right? They stole Gay Gibson's prosthetic leg out of her garage in Long Beach, California.
What?
She had a prosthetic leg, and she never wore the prosthetic
Who
leg.
stole it?
Somebody right out of the garage one
Why
afternoon.
would they want to steal a prosthetic
Another time.
leg? What are they going to do with the prosthetic leg if they don't have a need for a prosthetic leg?
And this was already during freedom times, like maybe 10 years back or something.
Do you remember the Real Housewives of New York, the one who pulled her leg off and threw it in the middle of the restaurant?
Spoiler alert,
Landed on the
right
floor.
on the
It was
table.
hilarious.
Ugh,
Oh, it was wonderful.
gosh.
Wait, how did we start talking about prosthetic legs?
Because I brought it up.
Drag
Somebody's.
House Rule.
Well, I mentioned there's a leg in there. So get with the program.
So you all are living
I
in a
said get with the
house-
program.
Y'all are living in a house together.
Uh-huh.
And it's tons of mayhem happening in this house together.
Yes.
What was the experience like actually living together as you were shooting?
Oh, I had such a fun time. No, who did I room with?
You
Juju.
didn't room with anyone.
Jujubee, she was in the house. Jujubee
Yes.
was in the house, and Silky was in the house, and we would have a lot of fun. And then the owner of the house, Sheriff Daniel or whatever, Deputy Daniel. Commissioner Daniel. We lived in his
remember
house.
Commissioner Daniel.
Yes, and he was
Yes.
there last night at the premiere, and he thanked us all for coming and
Aw.
staying in his house and blessing the sheets.
Oh,
The pillows that you were defecating on
I
in my
was
room,
not.
violating me, my space.
You're
like,
the one that shoves your wiener in a pillow because you have sex with puppets.
oh my God, it feels so good though. You've never done that?
No.
I know. Well, you're missing out.
Oh my God.
Ooh, I love it. It's true though.
When did you
You know,
start
you just put
doing
the
that?
pillow, and I had a friend. His name was Bejeezy, and he would get a little teddy bear, and he'd stick his in a teddy bear. But he even opened the car door for me and everything.
What?
Well, here's a little guy down there at the Big Fisherman.
And
One of
he
the
stuck
bussers.
his wiener inside of a teddy
He
bear?
did, sure did. Made sweet love to it.
He stuck his wiener in a teddy bear.
His ding-a-ling, he used it as a crock rocket, you know. Gosh, it feels so good.
Would you
Gets
rather
nice and
suck
creamy
down
in
one
there.
gallon of ketchup or French kiss a giraffe for 5 minutes?
Now, I'm not into bestiality, so I'll just say I'll do the ketchup and face the consequences later. Besides, some people are obsessed with ketchup. You should have seen my
You just
sister.
talked about a guy who stuck his wiener inside of a teddy bear, and you say, well, I'm not into bestiality.
Cock rocket.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
Oh, my life.
What about your life?
I just enjoy myself.
Really?
Yes, the ups and downs and it all.
What's your least favorite thing about yourself?
Least favorite thing?
Mm-hmm.
I think too much.
Oh.
But that's okay.
Interesting. Well, that's because you have a lot of voices inside your head.
No, you do. I don't.
Do you ever want children?
Not anymore.
Oh, you did at one point.
Of course, I have a natural feeling to breed, but let it go
Interesting.
after a while, especially with my lifestyle and the way I live.
You have a natural feeling to breed.
You better believe it. It's a feeling.
Just a feeling.
Mm-hmm. But it's gone now. It's gone.
Okay.
Then I was going to do like the split semen thing maybe and split with my partner, and then
What is the split semen?
where they mix them together scientifically, and then
Oh,
they have the
okay,
half
yes.
genes of each
Yes,
male in
okay.
there.
Is that the scientific term for it?
Split semen.
Sharing semen.
Well,
So
yeah.
you don't want kids anymore?
No, and if one of my companions eventually would like that, sure, I'll go along with it, but not something I really want.
I'm trying to imagine what it would be like to have Tammie Brown as your parent.
Distant. Oh, those manatees out there.
Who?
Manatees. In Florida, manatees. I love manatees. My heart
you
goes
do
out to
love a
them.
manatee, don't you? I love that about you.
Thank you.
I remember you were standing out there at the Austin International Drag Festival with your with your protest signs saying "Save the whales."
Across from Whataburger.
Yes.
In fact, I visited that place the other day.
And you were wearing the whale costume, like the big whale costume, and just your little face was poking out.
It was so hot that day. Texas breeze, man. Texas breeze. Come on through. Come on through. Oh, gosh. Drag House Rules was a little bit like the Austin Drag Fest sometimes
Why?
because of the tricks they were playing.
What tricks were they playing on you?
Ooh, you should have seen what
Tell
they
me.
did. Tune in and watch the show. That's right. Have you ever worked with Silky Nutmeg?
Yes.
Ganache?
Silky Nutmeg Ganache and we did a stand-up comedy special together on the Wow Presents Plus. And she is fucking hilarious. She's so hilarious.
You should
So
have seen her
hilarious.
and I with the commissioner.
Oh,
Sipping
really?
margaritas. His
Sipping
specialty margaritas. He called us in
Would
and
y'all
made us
sit
a
out in the hot
specialty
tub
one.
with him?
I didn't get in the hot tub so much. I don't want to get another foot fungus or something. You know what I mean?
You got a foot fungus from a hot tub?
I've gotten them from a gym.
What?
But I got a special ointment and it all went away.
What is it with people and their feet? Why do people have so many problems with their feet? Meatball was just telling me that she has to go to Home Depot for her pedicures.
Meatball was just there last night at the premiere as well.
At
or
Home
the other
Depot
night.
getting a pedicure.
At getting a pedicure watching Drag House Rules on the big screen.
Yes.
Where Katy Perry
Meatball out
performed
supporting the sisters.
A week later.
And
Now she's
Bitch-
a phony.
Bitch Puddin' was there. I got a text from Bitch, Bitch last night. From Butch. From Butch Bitch.
Uh-huh.
From Bitch Butch.
I call her Butch. Like my Uncle
you
Butch
do?
who just croaked this past year.
Oh, he did?
Poor thing.
My dad he went by Butch. Like
Oh,
everyone
look
in the
at
family
that.
and my mom would say, Butch.
And they both croaked.
They both crossed over, Tamara. It's called crossed over. Word association with Tammie Brown here on the Kelly Mantle Show. Are you ready?
Pencil.
Dick.
Himikauka.
Chanos.
Himikauka means pin in Bulgarian.
Hemisphere.
Hemisphere. Rockin' Robin.
Rock and roll.
Oh, I like Michael Jackson. Madonna
Perhaps.
went
Who?
out with him.
Madonna.
Mm-hmm.
Madonna and he ate popcorn and watched cartoons together.
And she tried to jerk him off.
Tamara, how do you know that? Did she tell you?
Oh, please. She was pretending she was Bubble, his chimpanzee. Is that a banana down there?
Lollygag.
Oh, gosh. Jump rope.
Discombobulate.
Izvizdamse. Defecate. Defecate. In Bulgarian, it's izvizdamse. Defecate.
Glomity glook.
Katya speaks Russian. I can read the Cyrillic alphabet, can you?
No. Read it to me.
The upside down L is a G.
How does
G.
it sound?
G.
A-A-E-O-U.
Oh my God, look at you.
A-A-E-O-U.
Those are the vowels.
A-A-E-O-U.
Oh, you're so cool. Is that how you warm up for the show?
Yes.
You're so wild.
How do you warm up before you do your shows? What's your pre-show ritual?
I like to stretch.
Yeah? You do like to stretch. I've been in dressing rooms with you stretching a lot.
My God.
Yes. Doesn't it feel good?
Next time I blow a fuse in the
Just
dressing room, next time
stretch.
I blow a fuse in the what is it, the green room, you
Yes.
just calm me down and get me to stretch.
Oh, yeah?
That'd be great.
Mm-mm.
And you know that the air conditioning system was invented in 1911.
Was it?
You better believe it.
How do you know that?
I study.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Because, I mean, what a wonderful conversation you can have about an air conditioning system, especially with the air conditioning man.
Do you have an air conditioning man that comes and services you on a regular visit?
Keeps me
Station?
hot, keeps me high, and keeps me low.
Yeah?
Temperature's down, baby. We're going
he
to
from
freeze
Bulgaria?
tonight. No,
No.
thank goodness. But one of my Bulgarian friends, he's studying to be an electrician on a boat.
What happened when you hooked up with the Uber driver?
The Uber driver, I've had several incidents. Which one are you talking about?
Oh, you have?
You better believe it.
I didn't know you had several.
Come on.
So how does what happens in one of those occurrences? You get into the Uber and then
And you feel the vibe.
You feel the
Remember that
vibe.
one night we were waiting for an Uber and we got discriminated against and the Uber driver
Yes,
drove
the
off?
Uber driver drove off when he pulled up and saw
Saw us.
Tammie Brown and Kelly Mantle standing there on the sidewalk looking like two hookers.
I don't know if we were looking like hookers, but anyhow. We're not that dumb. And then we had
could
that
only be
other
so lucky
that
to look
other
like a
Uber
hooker,
driver. He was like playing all that fucking Christian rock.
Who?
Oh, I can't stand Christian rock. I have a friend that recently, I just love Christian rock. I said,
You
big
mean one of
mistake.
the Uber driver you hooked up with was playing Christian rock?
No, it was an Uber that you and I were in. But the one that I hooked up with, I've hooked up with several. I hooked up with one in Long Beach, California.
And his Uber while Christian rock is blaring out of the speakers.
I'd be like, bang my brains out. Let's go, because I can't stand this.
Jesus, I love you. And
No,
you're sitting there like
the
sucking
rock.
his dick.
Jesus Christ.
Rock superstar.
Jesus Christ.
He died for your sin.
Jesus Christ.
He's coming back to life. If you don't believe me, then you better look
Jesus
inside.
Christ.
He's coming back to life.
Something like that. Oh, I can't stand that shit.
Isn't
Excuse
it?
my language.
It's so weird.
But a friend of mine said she likes the beats of the music, and I'm like, if you like that kind of music, you have a
honey,
problem.
I'm here to tell you, I can't find a radio station that just plays slow, pretty, peaceful music. And sometimes you just want that on your ride over Mulholland Drive.
You like hymns or something?
I love hymns.
Yeah.
I mean, the music. I always say, listen, like you can go to the Vatican and I say, love your architecture, hate your beliefs.
Speaking of
Hashtag
architecture.
Tax the churches.
Yeah, tax the churches. Why not?
So I can love your beauty of your hymns and your music and the pomp and circumstance of it all and the golden doorknobs and all of it. But, you know, I mean, come on. One doorknob would feed how many people? If you had to live in a cage for the rest of your life, would you rather the bars be horizontal or vertical?
I think I'm falling and I need to let you know. Whoa, whoa. Ethereal, my new single coming out very soon.
Ooh, what is
For
it
the title,
called?
Ethereal.
That's your new single?
Mm-hmm.
Sing some of it. What were you just singing?
I think I'm falling and I need to let you know.
Who did you write this to?
I wrote that with Giselle and
Okay.
Jake, and we wrote it in P-Town.
Uh-huh.
King of Roses and the Queen of Thorns,
Oh.
lying in my garden by the crystal shore. The sun is shining, Jupiter and Mars. We look to the heaven, and there we are. Ow!
That's beautiful.
And
Who
we've-
did you write that about?
I wrote it from experiences from Bulgarians. Because they have the Queen of Roses, and the King of the Rose Festival is the King of Thorns, so I switched it around, you know what I mean? Ow.
Oh.
Come here, baby, because I'm
So
going to
it's
whip
a
you with this
love
thorn.
Song. It's a sexy love song.
What?
It's a sexy love
Thorny
song.
stem. I'm going to beat you with this thorny stem. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Is that what you do with your lovers? You take the thorns of the roses they give you and you draw their blood?
I have a clown in the video. It's beautiful.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the clown?
And they wrote me a love letter.
What'd they say?
Oh, such things I can't mention.
The clown?
Huh?
The clown?
And then I have 4 Bulgarians in the video as well. Sammy's in there. Sammy and
I
Tammie.
love Sammy and Tammie, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Send in the clowns. Oh, look, they're here.
Poor Jesus Christ.
Isn't
But anyways, Ethereal's coming out very soon, and that's the title of my new show.
You can catch Tammie Brown on Drag House Rules on Out TV, and also look out for her new album called Ethereal.
Sure. It's not quite an album, but it's a single.
A single called Ethereal.
Mm-hmm.
Coming soon to a record store near you. Oh, you love your record stores, don't you? I went into that record store with you there on Melrose. You like your vinyls.
I do. I've been
I have
collecting.
Donna Summer on vinyl on the radio, baby. I have Juice Newton on vinyl.
Uh-huh.
I love my vinyls too.
Do you like to put the pin to the record?
I love to put the needle to the record. Put
And
the needle to the record. Put the needle to the record.
Spin, 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 sugar.
Put the needle on the record.
What's she gonna wake up with a chimney on her?
Oh.
This dream is so surreal. Frida Kahlo.
The Wizard of Oz.
Washing
starring
laundry.
Frida Kahlo. I don't remember many of our conversations, which I think makes it nice because I don't think you do either. And so whenever we get together, we'll just have the same conversation over and over, and we don't even know that we're having it because it'll come out in different ways.
That's the horse shit, talking about the cow shit, talking about the bird shit. And did you know if a bird shits on you, Italians believe it's good luck?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I wonder why. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I would like to float on a rubber duck down the river.
Down the river what?
The Rhine River.
The Rhine River.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you love the Rhine, don't you?
Mm-hmm. That's where the rhinestones came from.
Yeah.
But they got rid of them.
I love
Took
that.
them all out. Just
'em
like
all
those
out.
diamonds. Blood diamond?
Have you ever been to the Dead Sea?
Oh, there's one out there, and the Salton Sea out here in by Palm Springs, out
By
in the
Palm
desert.
Springs?
Have you been out to the Salton Sea?
No.
Oh my God, that was a flop, and it stinks out there.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Did you go there with Michael?
Michael wants to see me today, but we're not going to make that happen.
Why?
Because I'm not going to go all the way to Long Beach. And John Mark said he could already come over to the house. He'd just lay down some towels on the furniture.
You don't want to smell his armpits?
Not anymore.
Why?
I'm over that phase.
Oh.
It was a phase, though. God.
Maybe his armpits miss you.
Could you imagine?
They probably do. Oh my God. I loved when we were, speaking of the Austin International Drag
And the
Festival, all
aircon.
these drag queens are running around in these dressing rooms. What was the dressing room situation there? We went and played another
Plastic
gig.
bags.
They put plastic bags. They taped plastic
And then,
bags.
remember the
for
microphone
our
stand?
backstage
Was like
area.
one of those?
Oh, and the microphone was from like a podium where they give speeches at high school graduation.
And I sure did go with it.
We had to sing holding this.
I love that.
And we were hand holding it because it's from like a wooden podium.
It was like a weight. It was heavy, man. I was
And
gonna,
we had to get ready in a dressing room that had makeshift walls out of black trash bags.
International Drag Fest.
Austin International Drag
Oh
Festival.
God! And then he fed all those kids those hot dogs, and gave some queen some boxes of beer. Whatever. What a
And
schmuck.
they got food poisoning.
They did get food poisoning. Have you ever gotten food poisoning on a hot dog? I
Honey.
have. Oof.
Uh,
And you know it's dangerous to feed hot dogs to children. You have to mash them up because they choke on them.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Is this true?
That's a fact.
This is why you should be a parent. See, I don't know that, so I would just shove a hot dog in my kid's mouth.
Well,
and
then
not
the
know they're
problem
gonna
is you get
die.
caught giving them little Heimlich maneuver or whatever,
Oh,
and then
God.
they
See, I
oh,
wouldn't
you're
be able to
molesting
do
that kid
that.
over there.
No.
I'll just stick to those, dummies that I have. What are those kind of CPR dummies?
I don't even have one of those.
I have 3.
You do?
You better believe it.
Why,
I got them
Tammie?
on sale.
See, and then we wonder about these dead bodies, and you have 3 CPR dummies.
Yeah, and you can see them on my Instagram. It didn't go as viral as one would have hoped. And TikTok
what are you
is there as
doing
well.
with 3?
I bought it. They were in suitcases
CPR
and everything.
dummies.
You fold them and put them in the little suitcases. Manila Lazan, who's in Drag House Rules, she commented on that video.
Oh, really?
And I got lipstick all over the face of the CPR doll.
Of the CPR doll.
You better believe it.
Which one?
Wearing a
You have
Texas
3?
bathing suit.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
Do you have names for them?
No,
You don't have names for your CPR doll?
I have a name for you.
What?
Kelly Mantis.
Kelly Mantle and Tammie Brown.
You better believe it. We're here. We're queer.
And get used to it.
We're so fluid.
You are fluid. You've always been fluid.
I know, and that's the whole thing with these discriminations these days because, oh my God, people are confused with me sometimes, with my androgyny sometimes. And
Why?
it's just like,
What do you mean?
is that a man? Is that a boy? Is that a girl? Is that a guy?
Really? Do you go
Ah,
through that?
And they harass you sometimes, especially in these days.
I know. I don't understand. I don't understand the obsession and the infatuation with it. It's so weird to me. I'm like, you do realize that you're creepy, right?
Well, I
You're
just
just
mean
a creepy person.
I just mean the full-on saying stuff to you, vile things or harassing or bashing,
It's
whatever.
insane.
I feel much more safer outside of this country in the United States of America than I do here in the United States of America. I feel
feel-
much
say that
safer.
again. You feel
I feel
what?
safe outside of the country.
outside of the country.
Yeah, I go all over the world, Bulgaria, everywhere,
Right.
down in Brazil, I feel comfortable there.
Exactly.
And Australia, everywhere.
Isn't it
but here,
weird?
I feel so, I'm scared.
I know.
I mean, why? I don't show that I'm scared, but you can be shot down at any
No,
time
but it's true.
and
It's
bashed.
weird. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it's like, I don't understand hate as a general rule of thumb. It's like you can not like something and just be like, oh, well, it's not for me, and move on with your life and enjoy your life and just enjoy your individuality and be yourself and just be and allow other people to just be and like leave everyone the fuck alone. No one
Right.
gives a fuck what you think. I don't
Right.
care about you. It's that simple. Like, I literally don't care about you. The only reason I even have to think about you is because you're trying to stand in way of me and our people living our life. Get the fuck out of the way and shut the fuck up and go get a fucking life. I don't want to think about you. If you didn't come over here and try to attack us all the time, I would never think about you. Never think about you.
You know,
Never think about you. Never think about you.
What's she
Never
gonna
think-
look
never
like
think-
with a brick house on her?
Martha Wash, honey. Martha Wash's voice gets me going like, I love her so much.
That feels
I
great.
love having you here.
I'm happy to be here.
And
We're gonna
I
hit the roads.
love seeing you.
We're going to Australia.
Australia.
And we're not
baby.
complaining about our flight.
No, we're not. But yes, on that note, I just want to point out that it is important right now for us all to support each other and support queer art and keep it out in the forefront because we need art at this
And
time.
support each other.
Hug yourselves, hug each other. and we are
Masturbate.
going to get
Enjoy
through
the
this.
release.
Touch yourself. Touch
Yeah,
yourself where
touch
it
yourself.
counts, honey.
Don't waste your time too much grinding and binding.
Grinding and binding and winding, honey.
And make your money and spend it well.
Yes, good advice from Tammie Brown. I love you.
Me too.
She loves herself too.
Well, you have to in this world.
Hey, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love someone else?
You know, she stole that
From
and bragged about it.
who? From who?
Huh? It's a story.
Is this another one of those things you're going to avoid?
Well, I want to
You
come back
throw
for another
out-
conversation.
Oh, to be
See?
continued
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-
want to share.
Who's in the wings?
Me.